Hello, beautiful soul. I hope that you're having an incredible morning, afternoon, whatever the time of the day it is. And today I'm sitting in the park. Looks like there's a game going on, so if you hear screaming, that's what it's from. Kids are finding their truth, enjoying life, and having fun with football and soccer and all kinds of stuff. So this week I wanted to talk to you about experiencing anxiety. I mean, I've talked about it in the past, but this one is about how anxiety lies to you and how to just hone back into the truth. Maybe that's what my channel is all about, because we all experience some type of minimal or extreme type of anxiety, whatever type of anxiety it is. And I hope this helps or shed a little bit of light in your day, your morning, your afternoon. What is anxiety? Let's do a refresher. Anxiety is trying to protect you from something that may perhaps have happened in the past, and it's afraid of it happening again. It's something to protect you. It is a thought from the past or having to do with what may happen in the future. It could happen to anyone because of circumstances that are presently showing, or because you have something good and because you're afraid of losing it. A lot of it has to do with grounding yourself in the present moment. And that's okay, because we all do it. Another one could be that you're trying to be perfect. And you are perfectly imperfect. Within that imperfection lies perfection. But trying to be something perfect is not something that we can attain, because we're human and we make mistakes and we have flaws. And the more you try to focus on perfection, the more you may have that anxiety, or the more you may mess up even because of performance anxiety or pushing yourself too hard, trying to achieve something that is unattainable, like I stated earlier. When the truth is if you just embrace all of your imperfections and you realize that it's okay to make mistakes, and you realize that perhaps if you do make that mistake and you're not hard on yourself about it, because when you have anxiety, I know it's like, oh, I suck. Why am I not doing this perfect the first time? Well, guess what? Practice makes perfect, or at least close to it. And so just realizing and being easy on yourself and loving and gentle with yourself about learning something, or even if it is your 100th time, to continue doing it if it's what you love, or if it's something your job requires, that you can do it if you don't put so much pressure on yourself, and in a gentle way, if you're gentle and loving with yourself and you just give yourself time to learn what you need to learn, you can achieve far more than with all the pressure and the idea of perfection. Another reason you may be feeling anxiety is because you're trying to reach for external validation, or you're trying to people please. Anything outside of yourself, and you're trying to seek people's approval, or you're trying to do something the way somebody else wants you to do, or you're tiptoeing around people because you want them to be happy and you're afraid of them getting angry. All of that has to do with people pleasing. And most of us have that tendency, and it could be from childhood. It could be from, you know, how our parents wanted us to be good girls or good boys, and so because of that being in our brain, we feel like, okay, we need to do this, therefore for other people to accept us for who we are. And so seeking that external validation most times is going to lead to anxiety of feeling like maybe you're being fake, feeling like you're not doing good enough, feeling like, oh, they can break any moment, or I can lose this friendship at any moment, or this relationship, anything, because you're seeking this external validation or this external source outside of you to make you happy, or just living for other people. To help heal that type of anxiety of seeking that external validation is to take some time to yourself, to do what you love, and to write some things that you love about yourself. Write some things of what you're proud of yourself for and what you're doing good for. And then even write some things that you enjoy doing, because maybe you've been seeking external validation for so long that you forgot the things you even love, or you're like your dreams and the things that you want to be manifesting, and you kind of lost focus on you and you started focusing on the people around you. So it's just about bringing that focus within you, however you find best for you. I suggest finding time by yourself and just going inward. That could be meditating, that could be yoga. that could also be journaling and writing down those things that you love and that you're proud of yourself for. So try to find some time to go within. Bring back the focus. Then I want you to think about, if you did fail the people around you and seeking that external validation, what's the worst that could come from it? Maybe you lose some friends. Were they really your friends in the first place if it was conditional? Maybe you lose something, even if it's a job, or if it's, you can do your best. I'm not saying to not do your best, but if it means having constant extreme anxiety simply because you're trying to please the ones around you, that to a point of perfection that, like I stated before, perfection is not attainable, then maybe you need to reconsider possibly about going somewhere with some practice, some gentle love with yourself, that you can do the best you can. You wouldn't be feeling this extreme anxiety when you're in the right place, in my opinion. You may at first, just like when you're a baby and you're getting up from crawling and you're learning to walk, it is a little wobbly and it is a little scary, but once you go past that and you let all that go and you quit being hard on yourself, it'll come naturally. And so if this job's been giving you, or this relationship, or whatever, this external source has been giving you anxiety for a long time, maybe it's time to go somewhere that will flow a little more and nourish you in a really healthy way. To conclude this little short talk about anxiety, all of your anxiety is just thoughts from the ego trying to protect you, like I stated earlier, and it doesn't mean it's true. It could be just stories because of stuff that have happened in the past. So come back to your truth. It could be because of external validation. Again, come back to yourself. All of the answers within helping your anxiety is going to be leading to a source of coming back to your truth. And that looks different for every and each person. Remember how powerful you are. Remember that who you are genuinely inside is a very powerful and confident person. You are a light being, and sometimes we forget it. We really do. We can be the most confident person and forget it at times, and we just need reminders. So this is my reminder to you that you are a light being, that you are confident, that you are strong, and that you can do way more than you realize. Be easy and gentle with yourself. You way farther than you think whenever you're just flowing with life. All the abundance will come to you effortlessly when you just sit back, do the best you can, but in a flowy type of way, and just love yourself no matter what happens and no matter how you feel. You're perfect just the way you are, okay? That means with all the imperfections, and everything is happening the way it should be in the most divine, highest way. Let's align to the highest timeline now. Love you guys, and I'm sending my love and light your way.